From WNIJ Studios on the campus of Northern Illinois University, this is Sessions from Studio A. I'm Spencer Tritt, and we have a special edition of the show coming up for you this hour. Rockford's Taboo Blah Blah was the first band ever to be featured on Sessions from Studio A, and we welcome them back to the show, along with a fantastic new trio, Silhouette. We recorded Taboo Blah Blah and Silhouette a few weeks back at the Music Box in Rockford and invited WNIJ members to join us in the audience. Hear that concert coming up this hour and join me as I catch up with members of Taboo Blah Blah. It's a full circle edition of Sessions from Studio A coming up this hour right after these headlines from NPR. Welcome to Sessions from Studio A. I'm Spencer Tritt. A few weeks back, we debuted WNIJ Soundstage, a new live concert series where we work with local venues and invite WNIJ members to join us for a free concert. We teamed up with the Music Box in Rockford for a night of live music featuring Taboo Blah Blah and Silhouette. And it was fantastic to see so many supporters of public radio and local music at the show. So first, let me give a big thanks to everyone who came out and to the wonderful folks at the Music Box for having us. Coming up this hour, we'll hear Taboo Blah Blah's performance recorded live and catch up with members of the band. But first, the concert was opened up by a fantastic new trio from Rockford. They're called Silhouette, and you are hearing them recorded live here on Sessions from Studio A.
Had a dream you were there. Had a dream the other day you were there in the dawn. Grass is gold, river green. We were dancing on the edge of the prairie. Had a dream you were there. Had a dream the other night you were there. It was dark, I was cold, you were wet. We were jumping over waves in the ocean. Had a dream you were there. Had a dream the other day you were there, and the warmth of the sun filled my lungs. We were running through the trees in the forest. Had a dream you were there. Had a dream the other night you were there in the sky with the stars. I was high, we were spinning through the universes. Had a dream you were there. Had a dream the other day you were there in the quiet of the morning, wearing orange. We were sipping our coffee slowly.
Not so Thank you guys so much.
Stark white moon amidst the trees. I know what brought you close to me. Long red hair done up so clean. Funny look on your face when you look at me. You didn't want me, neither did he. Yapping in the backyard to the willow trees, skipping rocks in the creek. Sun glow lights up the weed. Put a nickel on the railroad track. Amazed when it comes back flat. Cornfield webs glisten in the breeze. Loud coyotes howling in the eve. Bonfire sparks up through stars and sky. Those songs linger through the night, and in my mind. But you didn't want me, neither did he. Weeping in the backyard with the willow trees, skipping rocks in the creek. Sun glow lights up the weed. Put a nickel on the railroad track. Amazed when it comes back flat. In this valley I dream, the moon's waiting down on me. Tell me what I'm supposed to be to make this life worth living. In this valley I dream, moon's glinting down on me. Tell me what I'm supposed to be to make this life worth living. Those stark white bones lay bare for years. Underground now, food for the leaves.
Thank you guys.
Silhouette, recorded live at the Music Box in Rockford. They're a new band from Rockford with some really amazing vocal harmonies. The trio is Taylor Hopkins, Allison Lamontia, and Asia Peters. You can check out more from them on Instagram at silhouette.music. And they also have some shows coming up. You can see them live at the Barnyard Blues Fest in Caledonia, May 17th, and at Anderson Japanese Gardens in Rockford on May 27th. Let's get back to our concert recorded live at the Music Box. Taboo Blah Blah was the first band to ever be featured on Sessions from Studio A back in 2016, and this hour we welcome them back once again. We'll also catch up later on with band members Lincoln Flowers, Gavin Epperson, and Cameron St. Clair, but first let's get right into their performance. It's Taboo Blah Blah, recorded live on Sessions from Studio A.
Thank you, folks. Thank you to the Music Box for having us. Thank you, WNIJ. Thank you, folks. Thank you.
Taboo Blah Blah, recorded live at the Music Box in Rockford. That song was called Woods. That's from their last album, Junkyard Greenhouse, which was produced by Dan McMahon. You can check out that album on streaming services and find video from the live performance over on WNIJ.org and on the WNIJ YouTube channel. Stay tuned, we'll be right back with more from their live performance at the Music Box, and I'll catch up with members of Taboo Blah Blah. Stick around here on Sessions from Studio A. This is Sessions from Studio A. Let's get right back into our live recording with Taboo Blah Blah, recorded live at the Music Box in Rockford at the debut of our WNIJ Soundstage concert series, where we invite WNIJ members to join us in the audience. This next one from them is called Cherry Eyes. It's Taboo Blah Blah this hour on Sessions from Studio A.
Far, far, far,
wash your hands a couple times. It won't be long before you're rolling in it, until you're rolling in it. Thank you, thank you.
This is Sessions from Studio A. Outside of the studio, we're here at the secret Taboo Blah Blah and Silhouette practice space here. And I'm joined with the band. Thanks for letting me come out and talk to you guys. And thanks so much for playing the show at the Music Box. And I just want to start off by saying it was really cool to see you guys all on stage together again, because I know you took a little bit of a break from Taboo Blah Blah for a while to focus on other projects and things. So catch us up on what's been going on with the band now that you're back in action. What's been going on with Taboo Blah Blah?
Well, I think we've just been mainly focusing on getting back into the swing of playing shows. We all hold down full-time jobs, Gavin to a lesser extent, but it's complicated to get everybody in the same room nowadays, so playing shows and stuff can be kind of a big event, you know, and a lot to plan and execute. But I think we're just getting back into, you know, getting our footing in that regard, and then hopefully moving towards some new material in the future.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that too. There are plans for some new writing coming up soon?
Yeah, we're knocking around a couple songs. We'll see what happens.
Tell me a little bit about that first practice back. What was that like? Was it like riding a bike, or was it like, oh, we got to kind of relearn our own songs here?
Yeah, there's definitely some stuff to relearn, and I'm speaking personally, but as a group, I'm sure too. And you know, a lot of stuff that Cameron recorded on the first album, there's no real drum set in there. Right. So he's had to come up with new ways to make these songs work, and I think it's come out pretty slick.
This had to be interesting, kind of going back with fresh perspective, hearing some of your old songs and working on some of your old songs again after being away from them for a while. What was that like, coming back with kind of a new perspective on things?
Thank God for Dan McMahon, because that's what I listen to every time I practice is the old recordings, and I have to like rewrite the drum parts on a kit. So, but the other ones I don't have to from the older album. But yes, I thank God for him being able to have those tracks to practice to.
Yeah, and Darren Garvey played on the second album, all the percussion too.
You talked about how you guys have this musical chemistry after so long playing together. I think the first time I saw you guys was almost 10 years ago, I think, and it was at a Kate's Pie Shop, a record store / pie shop.
In the library?
Yeah, in a library. In a library under fluorescent lights.
In a pie shop inside of a library. Yeah, like Flight of the Conchords, they had to play in a library, so that was kind of our version of that.
Yeah, I was thinking back to that, and what's it like when you guys think back of 10 years of not just being bandmates but being friends and working together for so long?
I mean, I feel like we've been through pretty much every conceivable situation together at some point or to some level, and it's like these are my brothers, so it's both easy and difficult to do this.
Easy/hard.
And it is kind of a cool full circle thing here too, because you guys were the very first band that Carl Nelson had on Sessions from Studio A. You guys were the first band to play in Studio A over at the radio station. So this is a cool full circle kind of moment for me to be able to talk to you guys here and record you guys in Rockford.
For sure.
I'm
God
glad
bless Carl, man. He's
Absolutely.
much
He's
missed.
definitely missed.
Mhm.
I'm glad you're keeping it going.
Thanks, man. And speaking of another person who is greatly missed, and you guys mentioned you gave a great dedication at the show to Dan McMahon, and I wanted to ask a little bit about that recording with him. If you guys had any stories or fun memories from that recording from your last album.
Well, when we met Dan, we were playing a show at Kryptonite Bar, which is now long gone, but Dan and Mossy Vaughn approached us after the show and asked us, like if we had plans to record an album, if we had, ever been to a studio or anything like that. And I just remember going there, and they had a Margot and the Nuclear So-and-So's poster on the wall, and I knew I was in the right place. I was like, oh, that's like way too on the nose for me as a person. And getting to know Dan through recording that Junkyard Greenhouse album for the first time in like a major setting, he couldn't have been more like amenable and hospitable to us. Like we stayed at the studio and cooked meals there, and Dan was really just like the greatest host, and also like knew how to get performances out of people even when we didn't know how to get performances out of ourselves. We just kind of had some songs.
Yeah, he knew how to pull shit out of you that you didn't even know was in you. But yeah, he was really special.
Again, it's great to see you guys together and making music again. Are there any other future plans for the band? Any other shows coming up here in the next couple months or anything? Tell us what's coming up.
Is the 5th happening?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the 5th is happening
July
at the
5th.
Norwegian, the July 5th.
July 5th at the Norwegian.
Yeah.
That's right. July 5th at the Norwegian. And we're looking at potentially another date this summer, but definitely focusing on new material.
Fantastic. Anything else you guys want to add here before we close things out? Anything we didn't talk about?
I just want to give a shout out. I'm looking for my friend Scooter Jimmy Jr. Scooter Jimmy Jr., come home.
Taboo Blah Blah, recorded live on Sessions from Studio A. You can check out more from them on streaming services and over on their Instagram, Taboo Blah Blah. And be sure to head over to WNIJ.org to see video from this performance recorded live at the Music Box. Stay tuned, we'll be right back with more music from Taboo Blah Blah coming up here on Sessions from Studio A. Welcome back to Sessions from Studio A. I'm Spencer Tritt. This week's show was recorded live at the Music Box in Rockford. It was the debut of our new WNIJ Soundstage concert series, where we invite WNIJ members to join us for a free concert at a local venue. We hope to be doing more of these this year, so keep an ear out for the next WNIJ Soundstage. Let's get right back into Taboo Blah Blah's live performance. You are listening to Sessions from Studio A.
My man, he just won't quit. He's sneaking out at night. You're so ambitious, honey, but I don't want this life. Dodging bullets and stealing for the rush. I can't be the only one responsible for us. What I think is happening is happening. It better not be. What I think is happening is happening. It better not be. You get so grandiose, but you're in over your head. And now it feels just like we're caught in a cage again. I don't care about the truth about yourself. I thought you were fantastic. Why'd you give me so much hell? If what I think is happening, it's happening. It better not be. If what I think is happening, it's happening. It better not be. I had my doubts, but I never knew how bad you'd get. I love you too, but I wish we never met. If what I think is happening, it better not be. If what I think is happening, it's happening.
It better not be. Watch it. We're live on the radio, you can't say that. Thank you guys, thank you. We got a couple more little slow jams for you if that's okay.
Call me crazy over you. Call me when you want some food. Call me up and we can cruise the car around. I never tell myself the truth. And I'm a selfish little fool. And I'm a plane without you. I drive around. And I wanna drive till I can't see. Even when you're not with me. Getting lost is easy. It's getting harder to see. And all my heroes fall from grace, hanging up on I could fade. I still go back to our place to live life. And I wanna drive till I can't see. Even when you're not with me. Getting lost is easy. It's getting harder for me. For a while, it was all that I could think about. Try to give it up, but it's so hard to turn it down. For a while, it was all that I could think about. Try to give it up, but it's so hard to turn it down. When I close my eyes, I don't see what I've become. And if I never pay attention, I will have no idea where I am.
Thank you so much.
What was your name again? Was it Richard or is it Archibald? I don't think you told me that. You're a phony man. Look at you with your wherewithal. Well, I'm drunk like it wasn't what I had planned. I don't need you with the fifth of rye in my hand. Now listen up, I know the point of having pacifiers. If you're tired or you're wired, grapefruit bourbon and at your mama's well. I'm down to clown around or pound them down or just start crying. Why am I the guy who won't stop about his problems? I fix them up, I throw them back, then I smash the cup. I'll finish yours at that point when you You think it's more than you can handle. Don't bite off more than you can chew. It's not about being a man, no. You light a candle, leave on you. Where would I be without my needs? The seeds of everything to cross my mind. I've memorized the things I need to simplify, but I bite my nails when I review details of my impairment. Should I share it, barely bear it? From my journal, you could tear it up. It's rough, but I don't think I've had enough. No luck giving up my wagon for a grub. Wake up, I'm shaking like faking my death, and on my breath is what is left of cigarettes. Why should I care at all? Well, no need to cover up this graceless place of tender love. I won't rise above. I've had enough of giving, fixing stuff. So this place right here, well, it must be my bed. Thank the whiskey for letting me around in my head. You think it's more than you can handle. Don't bite off more than you can chew. It's not about being a man, no. You light a candle. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Taboo Blah Blah on Sessions from Studio A. Closing out this week's show that was recorded live at the Music Box in Rockford. Thank you so much to Taboo Blah Blah, Silhouette, and everyone at the Music Box for making this concert and this event happen. And a huge thanks to all the WNIJ members that came out to the show. Your support makes everything you hear on the station possible. That wraps up this week's edition of Sessions from Studio A. The show is produced by yours truly, along with Mike Lundgren and Sam Knopsker. Production interns are Royce Bataris and Jalen Hughes. I'm Spencer Tritt, and thanks so much for joining me on this week's edition of Sessions from Studio A.